Well. Hi, everyone. This is Phil from Walmart, Right Lane Trucking. I know I don't have my Walmart shirt on tonight. Got me a shower in McCarran and didn't put a shirt back on. Shame on me. So, guess where I'm at tonight? Those that watch me know where I'm at tonight. Yep. I'm in Nyack tonight. I got out of McCarran with enough time, a couple hours. I probably could have got out of McCarran a little bit earlier, and I could have hustled it and got out of there a little bit earlier, but I already made the decision on my way to McCarran that I was going to take a shower there rather than taking a shower in Sacramento. And so I sacrificed some time to get that shower in. So it is what it is. So my day. I left you last night. I was in Sacramento, just down the street from our hub or our yard. Alright, I had a load on my back, and it was a frozen dairy load, and it had 3 stores on it. So my first store was Stockton, right up the road from my house, well, somewhat up the road, and it was off of I-5. There's a good shopping center there. And then my second load was back at Tracy, and my last load was at Pleasanton. So I think I said last night, I thought I was at that Stockton store before. The last time I was at that Stockton store off of I-5 was during my mentoring. So, wow, almost 4 months ago. Yeah, it's 4 months ago. Almost 4 months ago, because I started on the 26th of April and I didn't actually start mentoring. So yeah, it's almost 4 months ago I was at that store. Last time I did GM, it was a GM load. This time it was a grocery load. The young lady that helped me, I walked in, they were busy. I mean, they were really busy. You had Crystal there. You had a bunch of other little small vendors dropping stuff off, and then me. And so where do I rank on the totem pole is what I'm thinking to myself. Am I gonna get serviced anytime soon, or are they gonna put me down at the bottom? For you guys out there that are thinking about Walmart, we're not at the bottom. I didn't wait. They got somebody for me right away and got me unloaded. So I think the manager, the store manager, or one of the managers was there as well, and she was working with, I think, some new people, new associates, and then the associate that actually unloaded me, she was new to that store as well. She said she was working in Phoenix before, and she was originally from that area in the Central Valley, moved to Phoenix, now moved back and transferred into the store. And so the manager asked her, I think it was her first day there that day, or maybe the first day back in the receiving area, And the manager asked her, "Oh, you know how to use an electric pallet jack?" And she's like, "Yeah, yeah." And so she knows how to use it. It's just she needs some practice. She's okay, and she did a really good job. You know, I helped her, I guided her a little bit, and she had never turned a pallet around inside the trailer. So sometimes when they're loaded sideways, but not the long ways, sideways. So you come in at the sideways angle, and so you pull it back out and you spin it in and push it up against the wall so that you get the full length of the pallet when you go under it with the pallet jack. So I kind of showed her how to do that inside the trailer, so she didn't have to pull it all the way out, and just kind of gave her some guiding tips for when she's pulling pallets out and how to stage them and everything else. So but it went pretty quickly, so she did a really good job. So I was very impressed with her, and she did a really good job at that store. 5 stars for her, and 5 stars for the management team for getting somebody on me right away. Matter of fact, Crystal was there delivering their milk and everything else before I even got there, and I got out way before him. So that tells you how Walmart gets the drivers back on road. All right, so then I went to Tracy, and the guy was there. I didn't have to walk all the way around the building. I didn't have to walk through the store. I told him, he goes, "Yeah, that was Sunday. It was yesterday I was there." And I had to walk all the way in from the front, and nobody was really there. They were there, but they weren't there. Anyway, this time he got me offloaded. He wasn't running the pallets all the way to the freezers and then coming back one by one. He was taking them out, staging them, and then other people were, assigned to come in and move them to the freezers and the coolers. So that helped speed up the process because they had 10 pallets. And then I got to Pleasanton. I only had 4 pallets for them. They didn't have anybody initially at the door, so I walked in and went through sorry, I was looking at this truck that was pulling in. I walked in through the tire center and then found somebody, and he's like, "No, but I get you unlocked." And he's not from that area, but he had a key to the dock. Makes me wonder, maybe he was going to break. I don't know. I want a key to the dock. I want a key to those locks. Give me a key. That way I don't have to find somebody all the time. I could, at least get it open. Anyway, so then finally some associates came. Again, we only had 4 pallets, so we got them out and got that moving and got going. Now, this is where the hiccup is really weird. So when I woke up in the morning, I went through all my messages, all my dispatches, cleaned out all my message board. And I know I cleaned it out, because one of the messages was to call my manager, and they wanted to talk to me about something. And I know I cleaned it all out. So I'm at Pleasanton, and I'm getting ready to leave. And sure enough, I find that there's another dispatch within that dispatch that I didn't see before. And I know it wasn't there, it was added. On the system, it shows it was added at 5 something in the morning. Guys, I didn't start my day till 9:40. I went through all my messages. So there's a hiccup in that. Anyway, so the dispatch was for me I had a reefer, empty reefer on my back, was to take that reefer to a vendor in Tracy and and it's a cold storage location off of MacArthur, and then do a backhaul back to McCarran on my way back. Not a problem, right? I planned on going that way anyway. That's the way I was gonna go. So I'm just glad I saw that dispatch and that it popped up while I was still in Pleasanton, and I saw it, because I know it wasn't there. If it popped up some other time throughout the day, I wasn't looking at it because I'm on my dispatch, and that's what I was working. So I'm just glad I found it and saw it, and was able to get that backhaul. And honestly, that backhaul didn't take me very long to get either. Let me look it up here. Hold on one second. Overview. Come on. Let me put on my glasses to see this. So, no, that's my meal. No. All right, so I got to that vendor at 2 after 3, and I left that vendor at 3:37, so it took me about 35 minutes to get into and get out of that vendor. 35 minutes. Pretty cool, huh? Right? Now, it would have took me a little bit less, probably 5 minutes or so. Maybe 5 minutes, not even. It didn't take that long. But it would have took me about 30 minutes to do the drop and hook there at the vendor. Now, part of that was the check-in at the gate. You know, because as soon as I got there, I went on duty, and I wasn't even on property yet. Well, I was on property, but at the gate. And then he gave me a door right away to drop my empty, and then that was door 24, and 4 doors over was my outbound trailer, door 20, and then you just keep going down that way. And then he said, stop by door 1, or close to door 1, walk in and get your paperwork. So I walked in, got my paperwork, I'm ready to go, and the seal doesn't match, the seal number on the trailer doesn't match what's on the paperwork. To me, that's, you know, the little details. You got to pay attention to that. So I hadn't left property yet. I walked back in and said to the young lady that helped me, hey, the seal number is like, says it's supposed to end with a 5.6. It ends with a 5.4. I don't know if they cracked it open, put a different seal on, what the issue is, but it doesn't match. And so she tried to update it in the system. She couldn't get it updated in the system, so she hand wrote it on there for me, and off I went. I was happy with that. So on the way to McCarran, I got my dispatch. I knew where I was going, and kind of knew. I came up with my game plan. Like I said, I needed a shower. I wanted a shower, and got a shower. So I took the time. I had to fuel that reefer. I had to fuel the tractor. I've got a dry box or dry van right now. It's a grocery remix load, so no fuel for that. But yeah, so I got on road and came here. That was my game plan. So I ended up with 448 miles, and unfortunately, because I didn't get, it's a weekday, so you don't get the higher mileage. So my pay for today was just under $400. It was $390 for the day, bringing my total, bringing my total to just over $1,200 for the week. And it's only hump day, so I got 2 more days to pump that up some more. Now, right now I'm looking at just those 3 days. Obviously, I'm looking at an average, or ADP, average daily pay, of $418. Now, that can go down because of tomorrow. Maybe I don't get close to $400 for the day. And then Friday, my Friday is my go-home day. So I don't always get close to $400 on that day either. I'm not saying I can't. It's a little more difficult. It just depends on how busy and how many miles they give you for the day. So where's my load going tonight that I have for tomorrow? They're due tomorrow. One goes to Ceres, one load goes to Ceres, and the other part of the load goes to Kerman. I've been to both of those stores. So Ceres is, for those that are listening, watching, Ceres is down by Modesto, California. And then Kerman's even further down. It's getting towards Fresno and Tulare area is where it's getting close to. So, well, maybe not Tulare, maybe Fresno and Visalia, somewhere right in that area. It's just west of 99. So I'll be heading down I-5, get on, gosh, I hate 99. I don't have to take 99. I am the captain of the ship. I can go and do the other thing. It's just, by the time I get down there, it might be okay. I'm looking at traffic going through Sacramento on Capitol Freeway. Yeah, it'll probably be okay, because I'm not going to get on road till around 9. And then it's an hour or something. So yeah, it might be okay. Might be alright. But I hate 99 because they were still doing construction. Maybe they got it fixed. And maybe they've almost getting it done. I don't know. They're doing construction on 99 on overpass, and that causes some problems. But that time of day, most people should be at work already. And then you get down further into the, I want to say Madera area. They're doing construction down there. All of 99, they've been doing work on, which is where my point is going to be. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. I'll recap that tomorrow. But my point being, it's not really a safety tip. It's more of a should we or shouldn't we? Tax dollars. We put in money to the state of California on our paycheck. There's tax dollars from property tax. There's tax dollars. What's your opinion? Should more of our tax money go towards repairing the roads? Yes, I hate construction, but I'm going to tell you right now, I'm for it. I wish more of our money went towards paying for the roads and upgrading the roads at this point, putting that as a priority. And it's not just for truckers. I'm not just saying this because of truckers. But they have been working on I-5 for a little bit now, right through the Sacramento area on I-5. And I'm telling you, it's made a huge difference. It's smooth, it's nice, it's fresh paint, it's everything you want in a road when you're driving. Not just a big rig, but especially in a big rig. Because when I drive the same bumpy roads in my F-150, I got better suspension or something, better tires. It just handles better, right? But those of you that drive, know you go over just a little bump and you're feeling it. And it's just, yeah. So should our tax dollars, more of our tax dollars, go towards road improvements? I say yes. Leave your comments, yes or no, whatever you want to say, I add to it, whatever. But while we don't like the construction while we're driving, I do think that more of our tax money needs to go to road improvements and fixing that up. Now, and do it right. Do it right the first time. Like this Sacramento one that they're working on, boy, it was cement before, people. Okay? Cement. Olden days, where they poured the cement down for the freeways. Tend to last a little bit better, but harder to patch, right? So if they start to crack or start to peel up or, develop holes, it's harder to patch concrete. So they're not patching it. They're not tearing up the old concrete either. What they've been doing is laying asphalt and laying asphalt and laying more asphalt. I don't know how much asphalt they've laid down, but they've put down a lot of asphalt over all the cement, which I'm hoping that makes it stronger, right? But yeah, they're doing a good job. I think it's good. Now, the only thing I'd say is, I'm sure it's not finished yet, but they painted all the white lines, and they constantly paint the white lines, and they paint the white lines because they keep going over the asphalt and redoing it. So I don't know when they're going to be done, but they got to put those reflectors in too, because I'm telling you, those reflectors, there was a point where they were working on it, and I don't know, somebody went happy with the reflectors, and they were like a foot apart, and they just kept going and going and going. I'm telling you right now, that one, that part of the lane, when they had that like that, if all lanes could be made out of reflectors and put them a foot apart like this was, it appeared to be a foot apart, people will stay in their lane. Well, they won't stay in their lane, but they will see it at least. I'm going down this new section, and sometimes it's a little hard to see at night because that white on the black with the lights, it just kind of makes it harder to see. At least with the cement and the white, it was easier to see, but get those reflectors on there, it'll look really good. It'll look sharp. So, I know they're not done, so maybe that's why the reflectors aren't on yet, but gotta have those reflectors. Anyway, leave any comments, like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. And let me know if you're watching this one, whether I should do something about onboarding. I don't think I've done an onboarding video or topic or discussion about my onboarding, the process, and everything else. What to expect during onboarding, I guess. I'm coming close to, I'm at 4 months. Time's flown. 4 months. So let me know. All right, guys. For Phil from Walmart, Right Lane Trucking, stay safe. And Tin Man, thank you for the comments, Tin Man. I appreciate you.